Hey guys, Bearded Movie Buff here, back with another video for you to enjoy on my YouTube channel. Today, I'd like to talk about and review Bumblebee. You guys, this is probably the best Transformers movie ever made. Now, just a warning, if you haven't seen Bumblebee yet, I feel like I'm the last person to see it, but I could be completely wrong. There could be other people that haven't seen it yet that want to. Just a fair warning, there will be some mild spoilers in this review. I try not to do spoiler reviews just because I don't like things spoiled for myself, and so I figured other people wouldn't like that either. But I will give you fair warning, there will be some mild spoilers in this review. You guys, I absolutely loved this movie. Absolutely loved it. This is what Transformers should be. This is what a Transformers movie should look like. It was fun. It was entertaining. You actually cared about the characters. The storyline was comprehensible. The action was clear. You can actually see what was going on. If there were robots fighting each other, you could actually see what was going on. It wasn't so messy. The coloring, and this may sound funny, but this is something I noticed and actually appreciated. The coloring in this movie was actually a more natural tone. It wasn't so saturated, and the contrast wasn't jacked way up like Michael Bay tends to do with his movies. You guys, this was fantastic. This was absolutely fantastic. If you are a fan of the original Transformers toys, the Transformers cartoon, and the original 1986 Transformers cartoon movie, this is the one you've got to see if you haven't done so already. The designs and the looks for these Autobots and Decepticons in this movie were definitely based off of the G1 toy designs and the G1 animated series, animated movie designs. It really brought you back. There were so many great elements of this movie. The acting was great. You cared about the characters. The storyline was awesome. However, I will say that the story was essentially a ripoff of E.T., and it was fairly noticeable. I mean, you got your basic element of alien crash lands on Earth and befriends a kid, but there were some also like beat by beat moments that were definitely taken from E.T. For example, there's a scene where Bumblebee is left home alone, and just like E.T., once left alone, he decides to wander through the house, starts destroying things unintentionally, starts making a mess. That was very much taken from E.T. It was almost like the writers of this movie took the script from E.T., used it as a template, and just switched E.T. out with Bumblebee. Another thing that was very interesting, kind of humorous, was the military. In this movie, every scene with the military is totally hammed up. It's super cheesy, super animated, very much like a cartoon show. And because that's what this movie is based on, a toy line and a cartoon show, it really didn't bother me. You know, it felt kind of right for the military to be kind of cheesy and over the top. John Cena, being one of those military characters, was hysterical in this movie. Sometimes his comedy landed, sometimes it missed its mark, but overall he was very funny and very cheesy, and he kept me entertained while he was on the screen. Again, you guys, I can't really gloat more than I already am about this movie. I absolutely loved it. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was more than just a time killer because you actually cared about the story. You cared about the characters. You actually cared about what was going on. It brought you in. This is what a Transformers movie should be like. Not over-sexualized. You don't need the robots constantly spewing foul language just to create humor or make the audience laugh. This was a Transformers movie. The one thing I did not like, or one thing I wish they had done better, was explain the fact that in the previous Transformers movie, The Last Knight, we were told that Bumblebee helped fight against the Nazis. Now, granted, yes, in this movie, they show you that Bumblebee's memory gets wiped. However, in the very beginning of this film, Optimus Prime seems to have come across planet Earth as something new, like they've never been to planet Earth before. He sends Bumblebee to Earth to protect it until the other Transformers can arrive. Now, that doesn't really click with the storyline of the previous Transformers movies. Now, we've been told even as early as the second Transformers movie that the Transformers have been on Earth for thousands of years. Now again, this Bumblebee movie kind of made it seem like Earth was something new to them. It was like newly discovered. So that was a hiccup that was kind of, like it made me think, it made you wonder, like, are they going to explain this more? What's going on here? It doesn't really match up with the canon for the other previous Transformers movies. But you know what, guys? Other than that, this movie was fantastic. It was really fun, highly enjoyable. If you haven't seen Bumblebee already, I suggest that you see it as soon as possible. A lot of fun, definitely worth picking up, in my opinion, especially as a Transformers fan. Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this video. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys as subscribers. If you like movies, entertainment, and pop culture, this is the place to be. Go ahead and also click that bell icon at the bottom corner there to stay up to date with all my uploads and notifications, you guys. Thanks for watching this video and this review on Bumblebee. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Today, I'd like to talk about and review Bumblebee.